Okay, Tanya on the go. So today's Tanya effectively is a culmination of the Tanya of the past couple days. And the basic discussion is that the Baal Shem Tov spoke about how the Shekhinah could be invested within a Gentile, and opponents of the Baal Shem Tov, which basically this is actually a very, very deep idea. And the reason it's a deep idea is because the Baal Shem Tov obviously was a master of the mystical wisdom, and it's a very important concept. Almost every single group fundamentally makes this error, and there are many different religious Jewish groups that may know the Jewish law, but are actually quite ignorant of Jewish mysticism and philosophy. And therefore, the basic premise that is mistaken in many different philosophies is that how could God effectively create evil? And therefore, many philosophies will separate. They'll say there's a Satan, but to separate that means that there's a force that's outside of God. Of course, that's ridiculous because God is the first and everything must come from him. So the truth of the matter is that according to Jewish mysticism, it's all quite simple, and that is that God creates like a spark of godliness, of holiness, which goes into kind of exile. So if you want to call it like a prince in the prison, and you say, what's a prince doing in the prison? Well, maybe the prince chose to go into the prison for a certain reason, and so that's the basic concept, that God gives life force to the dark side, and the reason he gives that life force, this is not in today's Tanya, but it effectively is because God is giving free choice to man. If there's no darkness, then there is no free choice. You can only choose light if there is darkness. Furthermore, the darkness can be propelling you towards the light because you don't want the darkness. There are various reasons such as this, and this is the basic concept. And ironically, once we understand that the darkness itself comes from the light, and it is here for us to choose the light, it makes us much more convinced in terms of how much our focus on the light must be. Thank you so much. Have a great day.